Last summer, I built this cedar front porch with my old man. It came out amazing. It was gorgeous. I was so proud. I wanted to protect my investment, so we used some bare polyurethane from Home Depot. I applied 4 coats, and within just a few months, it started flaking away and turning gray. I don't think it was UV resistant poly. 1 year later, this is what it looks like. Well, it's finally time to do something about it. In this video, we are busting out the sander and we are going to town. I will be sanding every single inch of this patio back to the bare wood. I'll try to find a better sealer that won't flake away, and with some labor and a little bit of money, I'm going to restore this porch and make it look better than ever. Let's get started. All right, I'm gonna get started with this Dewalt Orbital palm sander, and we're using some Diablo sand net discs, 120 grit. Let's see how this does getting this old polyurethane off. Well, it's working. It's gonna take a lot of time and a lot of noise, but eventually we'll get all of this old polyurethane removed and we'll finish it to look like that again, because I cannot live with this deck any longer. This is too light, this 120. So let's try a 40 grit. I just found this in my garage. This should work really well. I need more grit than 120. Well, it's a real relief to see this wood coming back to life. I thought that gray was gonna stay on it, but luckily we're able to sand down enough through. It's 7 p.m. now. I'm only gonna go for maybe about 30 minutes longer. I don't wanna make too much racket right around dinner time for all my neighbors, but let's do a little bit more and then we'll get after it tomorrow morning. Fresh disc really makes all the difference. I'm gonna start these boards right here and then call it a day. I just wanna see if the top sun-soaked parts come off as easy as the side steps. I think this north-facing side is gonna be the most difficult because the polyurethane is still quite complete. Hopefully these top ones should be a little easier to sand, and I wanna just see if this color comes back. Look at that difference. I'm feeling more hopeful. I mean, the cedar's really coming back to life. It's just gonna take a lot of work to get this polyurethane off. The 40 grit discs on the Orbital sander are doing great. So 7:30, I'm gonna stop making noise for the day. I'll get back out here tomorrow morning. We'll keep sanding. Good morning, everybody. It is day 2, time to get back on the front porch project. I just got the garden all watered, got a couple plants out here for this summer season. I ran to the hardware store this morning to pick up some supplies. Let me show you. I got some 40 grit Diablo pads. I wanted the coarsest I could get because it's gonna be a lot of work to get all this polyurethane stripped off. Got another pack of 120s just to finish it out. Soft sanding sponge, pretty coarse. And then these coarse wedge sanding sponges so I can get down in these cracks in between these cedar boards. You can see here it's pretty tough to reach down in there with the Orbitals, so I think those pads will do a really good job. But having the coarsest grit we can to get all that poly off and then start to cut down into the finish of the wood. I'll probably sand it with the 40, maybe finish it with the 120, and then we'll go with our sealant. And I'll show you what I'll be using for sealant once we get there. I'm also gonna be wearing a mask today. Normally I wouldn't with wood because it's just wood, but polyurethane's pretty much plastic, right? So as I'm sanding all this stuff down, I'm just aerosolizing all of this plastic. And I could feel it in my nose last night after I was done, so I'm gonna try to wear this as much as I can today. Try to keep all that polyurethane out of my nose. These Diablo pads are super meaty, so let's see how they work. Just finished some lunch. Boy, the front porch is looking so much better already. Let's get a quick overview. The north side steps still need some work. I need to do these uprights, these little kick panels, and just finished tidying that out. The top surface, I'm pretty sure is ready to rock. I think I might give it one more quick pass with either 40 grit or 120 and just sort of clean up all the little boot scuffs that I left, sort of work my way through it like a painter, you know, paint myself off of the porch, and then I'll come back through probably barefoot or with socks on start painting. Another thing I gotta do is get into these corners. I wasn't able to reach these corners with the Orbital. So once I finish up the rest of these little riser kick panels, this rough sawn cedar, then I can go in there by hand and do those. I also still need to do the rest of this edge down there, up along here, bullnose and round out that edge there. But this side is super dialed in. I already did those uprights and boy, it looks so much better. We're starting to get the natural beauty of this cedar back out of the wood, which I was so sad to see it gray and get so ugly over the last year. Spent a lot of money and put a lot of hard work into this thing with my dad, and I didn't want to let it just fall apart after a year. I think I need to do these posts as well. They're rough sawn, which is a bummer because I'm gonna have to sand off a lot of that rough sawn finish, but it's gotta be done because they're so gray now in comparison to the rest of the cedar deck. So let's start with this front edge. Let's knock that out and then work on the posts, then probably hit those little corners. We'll vacuum it all out, get all the dust and debris off, and then start sealing. Okay, we've sanded all the boards, we've sanded all the posts, I've sanded all the cracks. Now it's time to get a majority of the debris off, then we'll vacuum, then we'll start coating these posts. Guess that'll have to do. All right, sealant time. And for sealant, I'm using this Cabot clear wood protector, dual UV protection. It's got no tint. I don't want anything with the tint. I just want to enhance the natural color of the cedar. And I hit it with a really coarse grain with 40. So it just should be nice and coarse and really want to accept this stuff. So let's get her poured out. Let's start applying. I'm going to do the post first so I don't drip all over the nice boards. And we'll see how she turns out. Hopefully this will be better than the bare polyurethane that I used last time. Okay, let's begin. It says it only needs one coat, so it should make life pretty easy. As long as it doesn't flake off like that poly, that was absolutely miserable. I took so much work to clean off. I gotta do a better job of not spilling while I apply this. That looks really good. Camera's about to die, so I had to plug in the charger, so no more microphone. I ain't stopping though, I gotta get this thing done today. So let's keep going and get started on these deck boards. Sun is going down. One final part to do. Well, gang, what do you think? A vast improvement after 10 hours of labor. Got the bottom little kickers, and this front porch is restored to its former glory. There's a little more color, a little more character to it now, but that's what happens when wood ages, but I still like it. It looks nice and dark, and I'm quite happy with it. I'm actually very happy with how these posts turned out. Even with a little bit of that polyurethane in there, it made them gray out a little bit. Actually gave it a really nice distressed look. But look how beautiful these steps are. Finally feel good about my front porch again. We put so much time and effort and love into building this thing, and that polyurethane just went to shit and just made it look so terrible. It started to turn gray and white and got flaky and just so ugly. There's so much stuff in my hair. Look like Johnny Bravo. Anyways, guys, front porch done. Boy, that was a lot of work. My body is tired. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. So, time to get the tools cleaned up. A little ribeye on the barbecue, some grilled zucchini with some olive oil, lemon, salt and pepper. Have a little dinner with Sage. If you're new to the channel, my name is Alec. I normally do BMW DIY repair, but this is day off DIY. We're gonna do all kinds of DIY repairs. So whether it's working on the chicken coop or building front patios, putting some sweat equity in the home, anything that I'm doing with my hands, teaching myself how to do, I'm gonna document on here. Hell, maybe even a little bit of fishing, hunting, mushroom hunting content. Who knows? It's really gonna be whatever I wanna put on here because it's my channel. I get the luxury to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. And as always, folks, I'll see you on my next day off. Cheers.